Good evening. Thank you all for being here. Now, I don't know about you guys and how many of you guys have actually gambled before, but everybody knows that when you gamble, your money can disappear like that. Or it can come back, walk out even. Or if you're even luckier, you could double it. But who knows? The reason why you're here today is my experience with blackjack. I've seen many people do the same thing, which is don't hit on a hard 16 when a dealer's showing a 7 or above. I'll explain more about this, but you increase your chance of winning by 4% by hitting on that 16 than you would if you just stayed. Now, what exactly do I mean by a hard 16? A hard 16 is anything from when you get like a 9 and an 8, it's a hard 16, or a 9 and a 7 is a hard 16. If you hit, or a 6 and a 10, it's a hard 16. A soft 16 would be an ace and a 5, because an ace could be an 11 or 1. So that's a soft 16. Now when you play blackjack, you get dealt 2 cards. Right out there, come around. He deals out 2 cards. You get 2 cards face up. Now if you have 16 and the dealer's showing 7 or higher, regardless of what your bet is out there, you're going to want to hit. Like I said, you increase your chance of winning by 4%. I have never seen a table clear faster than with somebody who decided to stay on a hard 16 when the dealer was showing a 7 or above. You got to understand that whenever you play, the cards, there's a face card right there. You got to imagine that every card, because you only see one card of the dealers. You don't see both. You only see the one. You don't know what the other card is underneath. But the strategy is you have to assume that it's a face card every time. So if the dealer's showing a 7, you have to assume the dealer's got 17. If the dealer's showing an 8, you can assume it's 18. But when you have 16, it's not a made hand. A made hand is 17 or higher. Okay? So when you have that 16 and the dealer's showing a 7 or higher, if you stay, you risk the chance you risk the chance of losing your money quicker. Now, as for strategy goes, there's many different strategies out there on what you can and cannot, how to play, and everything like that. Now, some of them, as you can see, if you look right here, every one of these things are like a little card. I'm not going to break down exactly how this all works out. But if you have a 16 and the dealer's showing a 7, 8, 9, 10, or an ace, you can see it says hit all the time. And that's one strategy. Everybody's strategy is a little bit different. If you go to the next one, it's the same thing. Alright, so if you look right here, you can see it's 16. You got a 16, what's it saying? Hit, 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 hit. It's exactly what it's saying. You do it now. Here's another one, too. If you go to a third one, same thing. You got a 16. It says dealer showing a 7, 8, 9, 10, or above. It's hit, 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 hit. The proof is in the writing right here. You always want to hit when you're on the 16. Do not ever stay. I see it all the time. I'm telling you, it bothers me. And I think what it comes down to is people get nervous. They got a big bet out there, and they're like, oh, I don't want to hit because I don't want to hit my cards because I'm afraid I might lose. Or you think, oh, I'm going to bust. It is. The 16 is the absolute worst hand to have in blackjack. The worst hand. The best hand to have, I think, obviously we want to get 21 blackjack, but having a hard 16 is the worst hand, especially when the dealer's showing a 7 or above. Now, obviously, if the dealer's showing lower, you stand. You can double down, hit, and all this other stuff, but you don't want to bust. But when you play blackjack, that's the biggest thing you want to do, is you want to make sure that you hit when you get on that 16. I'm telling you, there's so many different strategies out there, but I have seen many people cower away because of the not being able to hit on their 16 when they got it. I don't know if next time you guys go out or do anything, go out to gamble or anything like that, just remember that one of the biggest things that you can do is keep your money in your pocket, is don't gamble like I do. But my wife knows I'm a big gambler. She knows this, and I gamble a lot, and I lost a lot of money. And it took me a long time to learn how to actually play blackjack before I actually started winning. So next time you guys are out, just remember, the next time you guys are out and you guys are out doing your thing and you guys decide to go to Vegas or do any gambling, always remember that if you play it right, there's strategy cards out there. If you play it right, you will end up making money. Now, not with the 16, hardest hand to hit, but you must hit that 16. Your chances are great by winning that way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening.